Hi there. Simplify these using indices. So we want to express our results using indices. No use of a calculator here. The law of indices, we can write this as we have a base of 7 and we have 2 of them. So we can just add the indices and multiply again. We have a base of 3 and we have 2 of them, one at 4 and the other 8. So we just add indices. So here we have 7 raised to the 7th power times 3 raised to the 12th power. So this is our result. We've simplified this and expressed the answer using indices. Next we have 4 raised to the 8th power over 2 raised to the 10th power. Now we're aiming to get the same base so that we can simplify this. We know 4 is 2 squared. So this is 2 squared raised to the power of 8 over 2 raised to the power of 10. We clear the brackets here. We'll have 2 to the 16th over 2 to the 10th. And we'll use the law of indices. We subtract. We have the same base here. Now we can just subtract indices. This in the denominator is positive, but in the numerator it's negative, so it becomes negative 10. Then we can write our result as 2 raised to the power of 6. Next, so this is A, B. C is, what we have is 3 cubed raised to the power of 4 over 27 raised to the power of 3. Here we clear the brackets. We have 3 raised to the power of 12. We can see 27, we can express this as powers of 3, so it's 3 raised to the power of 3, and then that's cubed. Now we can clear the brackets in the denominator, and we have 3 3s are 9, so 3 raised to the power of 9. Law of indices, the same base. We subtract, because we're dividing, we subtract indices to give us 3 raised to the power of 3. And lastly, we have part D is 8 raised to the power of negative 2 times 2 raised to the power of 6 over 2 to the minus 2. Now 8 we can express it as a base of 2 raised to the power of 3, and then we have negative 2 here times 2 to the 6th power. Let's just write this over here, 2 to the 6, so it's not confused. In the denominator we have 2 to the minus 2. Now we'll clear the brackets here, which will give us 2 to the minus 6 times 2 to the 6 over 2 to the minus 2. Now next we'll take everything to the numerator. So we have 2 to the minus 6 times 2 to the 6 times, when this goes into the numerator, it becomes 2 squared. This cancels with this because we have 2 to 6 minus 6. And then we have, we ran out of space, just a minute. Right, so rewriting this, 2 to the minus 6 times 2 to the 6. And we have this taken from the denominator to the numerator become 2 squared. This evaluates to 2 and 6 minus 6 times 2 squared. Two to 6 minus 6 times 2 squared. 2, this will give us 2 to 0, which is 1, and 2 squared will be left as 2 squared. So we can write our answer as simply 2 squared. So this simplifies to 2 squared. Thanks for watching. I'm Alistair.